Hello guys and welcome to some early wildcard draft that I wanted to prepare for Gameweek 4. I know that a lot of games have not been played yet, but I wanted to have a structure to see if you're going to activate the wildcard, how the draft is going to look, and this is going to help you prepare for the upcoming Gameweek 4 if you decide to wildcard. I'm going to showcase to you with my team how I'm going to change it if I'm going to activate the wildcard currently, as we need a solid foundation on how to continue. We'll be going through how I decide to build my draft and what the tinkering looks like during I build the draft. We'll continue with that trajectory during the international break, but that's some early wildcard draft for you. Let's go and see what should we do currently. For me, the most important thing to go for is the captaincy option. You need to have captains at least for 5 weeks ahead, or to have a plan to bring in a captain for the next 5 weeks, as it's very important to be prepared for that captaincy right away, as this is the thing that's going to get you a lot of points. I'm going to prepare a wildcard draft that is going to not include Erling Haaland, but we will need to find a way to fit him in, as he is going to be a pretty important player to own from some points onward. Looking at the fixture difficulty rating, Manchester City are having from game week 8 a pretty good run of fixtures, and they're going to be most probably the best captaincy options in those weeks, and I can be prepared for them. As well, Arsenal from game week 6 are going to have a good plan, but if I want to go with a Haaland and a Salah draft, because Liverpool are by far the best team to captain in game weeks 4 and 5, 2 home fixtures against Forest and Bournemouth. I know Haaland against Brentford can do damage, but Brentford tend to perform pretty well against Manchester City, while Forest and Bournemouth are just atrocious against Liverpool when they come to Anfield. Looking elsewhere, Spurs are not a good candidate. Maybe Chelsea are a good candidate, but those are 2 away fixtures, and I for sure prefer to have the captaincy option for the home fixtures. So there is 2 ways. Okay, I will just prepare the Haaland draft because I cannot start with him and prepare a proper budget without him. So let's dive in and let's see how that is going to go. We're starting with Haaland. He's going to be my captain option in 8, 9 and onwards. So we need to prepare for up until then. I have Salah and I don't plan to sell him. Salah for here is looking good. Arnold is looking good, as he is going to be a solid option. To be fair, from my team, I don't see a lot of things that I would change. I would change the goalkeeper. Most probably here I would start relying on Flecken. He's just a better option in goal. Not that amazing for the first 2 fixtures, but away from home he's going to rack up some save points, and I don't like to do some transfers regarding the what's their name? Regarding the players in goal. Yeah, sorry. And after game week 6, he's the best 4.5 option by far. Robinson, I would keep honestly for the whole season as my 4.5 option. He's doing perfectly fine. He's doing perfectly well. Pau Torres will remain in the squad here. I'm most probably going to keep Bentley as well. If Turner starts performing, Turner is going to be it. Another player that I would like to sell is most probably Smith Rowe, as Smith Rowe is not going to be an important part of the squad going forward, but this guy, Mbumu, I cannot start a wildcard draft without him. Yes, currently we're missing some money, but that money is going to be funded by Havertz, who for now I plan to not own on the wildcard, as it's not the best investment to do so. I'm going to sell Havertz for sure. The striker options that I'm willing to take a look at are Watkins is one of them. He's expensive, but he's a good option. Triple up from Villa does not look that bad. Jackson might be an option, but I don't know the minutes there. Suanke Mateta, not too interested there. The player that I will be going for a wild card is going to be Joao Pedro, as he's on penalties, as he's doing amazingly well, and as the fixtures are looking likely to improve even more, I would be relying on him. Eina is another guy that will need to go. I need to see how I'm going to perform, but yeah, for now Eze will be kept into the squad. Salah, who is going to become Saka in a minute, will showcase that in a moment, how we're going to approach it. Eina will make way to someone with good rotation options, with some pairs, with some possibilities. So Barco is gone 1000%. I will go for Harwood Bellis. Another player that I would like to swap is going to be Isaac. I'm going to go with just a 4.5 option. I don't care who is it. So Ipswich. Let's see, Ipswich. Oh no, they sold the 4.5 option. Let's see then. So we go to 4.5. We no 4.5. So it's going to be Stewart most likely. Is he injured? Lack of match fitness. Okay, I don't care about that. Here I would like to sell Sangare and I have 10.3 million in the bank. So here I can do several things. I can first improve Aina as he's going to be a 4.5 option, and honestly going into the first couple of fixtures I am going to decide on Dunk. He is most probably leaving after that, but I have a solid option and I'll be having an option to play here. And Sangare is going to leave at 10.2. I can go for several players. I can save my transfer and not go for Saka in game week 6 and just have a transfer in the bank. But then I will have to think what I'm going to do with Salah. So it's getting a little bit interesting here. The player that I'm most probably going to pick from this bunch, oof, it's looking interesting, and I will improve somewhere else as this budget will not be enough. I'm tempted to go for Mituma, to be fair, to start like that. Have some money in the bank, we will improve onwards. It's looking okay-ish. Eze I will keep Mbumu. Mbumu I might not start with, and here I might start with Saka and just plan how to bring in Mbumu. But Saka is risky, so Palmer maybe? Yeah, Palmer fits the budget perfectly, so Palmer, a good option. Salah, Mitoma, Pedro, Haaland. That's a pretty good attack of those fixtures. Then in Eze, you have Rodgers, you have Mitoma, you have Robinson, you have Pau Torres. I think I nailed on a very good wildcard so far. I quite like that. I will not lie to you. You have Palmer, you have Haaland. You don't have a lot of money spent up front, but that's not a bad thing, to say the least. Flecken is not ideal for the first couple of fixtures as you have City, so the captaincy is going to go to Salah. You have City and then Spurs, but I think Flecken can hit some damage there and to be alright, so that's good. For 7 transfers I just adjusted the squad. Everton you can skip, not Everton, you can replace Pau Torres with Konsa. That's good. The only issue is you have a non-playing striker there, but is that an issue? I don't think so. For game week 5 we're going to roll, and for game week 6 we need to introduce players. So you have one transfer before game. Oh no, you will not receive a transfer before game week 6. So if you have not gotten any transfers, it's going to be easy to sell Salah for Saka immediately, and most probably Dunk for Saliba. I think that's okay. And here you bench whoever the hell you want. So that looks good. You have to play Mitoma or you have to take a hit, which is not ideal, but it's not that big of a deal as well. So maybe Mitoma out for Mbumo. And with a hit, you are in a good position and you have a captaincy option for that hit. And you've introduced 2 amazing players. Then you go to game week 7. It's looking good for you as well. Like only hard fixture is Eze and Arnold between them. Not the end of the world. Game week 8, you can start selling here Palmer. You can get Son. You can, so because Son is having West Ham, you can then sell João Pedro if he's not performing. 6.7. You can have options. So it's not looking too bad if you ask me. So yeah, that was my game week 3. This is my game week 4. Okay, I think I landed on an interesting first wildcard draft. Let's remember that. We'll come back and we will think about it once more. It's a pretty early draft. I don't know almost anything about injuries and about players, but you have some good attacking coverage. You only need to bring in Saka in game week 6. Saliba is not a must. You can just do it or not. It depends on you. If you find a way now to maybe sell Eze, but Eze before Leicester and Everton, it's pretty hard to sell. I see a lot of players bringing him in, so yeah, I quite like this draft. Let me hear in the comment section what you think about them and what you think about the draft. I think it's pretty solid. I don't find any issues with it. Let's see how game week 3 is going to unfold. We will prepare more and more videos during the break. Don't be afraid about that. But still, I quite like it. I'm quite happy. Drop the comment section. Drop your likes. Drop your subscriptions. Drop your everything down. If you enjoy this type of videos, I will be coming back with more as I am posting daily. But for now, guys, I'll be heading out. Bye.